All right. Good evening, Lonsdale Elementary School parents, and welcome to our 2020 open house. This open house is unlike any open house I've ever done before. This is my first virtual open house. So, welcome. Over here is a cute little video that you can click on later and see our back to school and some of our students from September. Each month, I will be uploading new videos and sharing them with you. Okay, next page. So our open house agenda tonight, again, like I said, this is unique for all of us. It is the first time we do it virtually, and we just made some videos for you to watch because many of you have already been in touch with us numerous times. I know I've met with everyone at least twice before the start of the school year and during the school year. So at this point in time, again, I'm just going to go over the typical open house PowerPoint presentation, and I will be explaining and going over some things and how they've changed slightly for COVID-19. After I'm done, each teacher will have their own videos and contact information for you to answer any questions or ask any questions. Once again, you can email me if you have any questions. Here is my email, gohom@lincolnps.org. Have a great evening. All right, so again, my name is Melissa Goho, and I am the principal here at Lonsdale Elementary School, and this is my third year at Lonsdale Elementary School. If you need to call me for any reason, this is my number to my direct line in my office. This is my email address. This is the Lonsdale Elementary School ride report card, so you can click on this to find out how ride is rating amongst the report card that RIDE has put out for us. And this link right here is the 2020 survey works that you did in the spring and the data that came from that. Anything that you see in this presentation that is highlighted in yellow and has red ink or red lettering means it is a link to another location. So please click on those links and it will take you to more information. Here is our Lonsdale mission statement. And again, at the end of the day, the biggest part of what Lonsdale teachers and the school sets out is to make sure that all students excel to be the best that they can. And we will do anything we can to accommodate any child's learning and differences and unique needs. So at the end of the day, we are here to make sure that students excel to be the best that they can. All right, so let's go over some protocols. Here I've included many links for you to go and look at after. This first link right here is the outbreak response protocols and what we will need to do if an outbreak happens of COVID at Lonsdale Elementary School, and the protocols that we follow. They are also in Spanish, and this will take you to the RIDE website. This is the COVID-19 school symptom provider handbook. So if your child is experiencing the symptom, here is a handbook that you can reference, and the same handbook that we use here at WEP. This is the school-based testing case and investigation preparation guidance. So in the event that we have an outbreak, this is the preparation and the guidance that we will have from the DOH. Over here is the Back to School Rhode Island information and resources for you as parents. This link right here, view updated on AP testing for students, so any advanced testing or rapid testing that needs to take place. If your child is experiencing a symptom, you may click on this and it will take you to the direct link that you will need and number and information. Over here is the link to the Kids Link hotline. And again, that is for you if you are feeling any, or your child is feeling any excessive anger or sadness or lashing out at siblings, friends, or adults that you have worried about. Again, because we're on unprecedented times, and sometimes kids are feeling very overwhelmed. And there is a hotline for you to call to help answer the questions that you may have. And then again, here is a view of resources for distance learning that the Rhode Island Department of Ed has put in play with some great resources for parents as well. My personal thoughts, again, our return to school was extremely different than it has ever been in the past or in my teaching career. Please bear in mind that, again, because we are facing unprecedented times and a lot of uncertainty, we are all feeling anxious for various different reasons. Please keep that in mind. Again, I may not have the answers, but I will definitely tackle at getting any answer or obstacles that arise. I will do what I can to find out and get back to any parents and families with any concerns or questions that they may have. And most importantly, I ask for patience. We are all struggling in a different way, and we all have a different COVID um, feeling, and we're all stressing about it in different ways. And, patience is probably the number one aspect that we ask everybody have. And, again, if you are feeling concerned or whatever, please reach out to me, my staff, or the school nurse, or any other resources you may be feeling to help you. But again, we're all feeling very, very stressed, and as well as you, and we do recognize that. All right. Again, one notification for full in-person instruction K-5 for Lonsdale and for Lincoln, starting on Tuesday, October 27th. Our 50-50 hybrid model will be eliminated. And Jesus, sorry about that, kids. So I'm still recording, right? Okay, good. All right. So again, starting on October 27th, our 50-50 model will be eliminated. And all students who are on the 50-50 model, that means they were coming to school either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, Friday, they will be coming to school full-time, in person. There are no changes to virtual Mondays. Those are still in place. If you have any questions or concerns about the hybrid model, please let us know. The end date was the 16th, but obviously you still have time to let us know if you have any concerns with the 50-50 model being eliminated. Also, if your busing or transportation needs have changed because of the elimination of the 50-50 model, please reach out to First Student and let them know if your child will need bus transportation. Okay, Lincoln virtual in-person learning. Again, here are some resources and expectations for virtual learning and in-person learning. This is the Lonsdale Elementary School distant learning roles and expectations, and Lonsdale distance learning expectations as well. So you just click on these links and we'll take you for more information. As well as the Lincoln School Department virtual learning expectations, you may check that out as well. Classrooms look very different this year. It's what we call the flipped blended learning 2020 style. Again, classrooms are not in the traditional model anymore that we're used to, where the teacher's in front of a classroom, running the classroom, and the kids are learning. It is more the teacher is prepping and putting a lot of information and teaching and learning on the computer first. Students will go into their Google Classroom, access, and get front-loaded to their information and their learning. Then they will meet in small groups with their teachers to reinforce instruction, clarify any miscommunication or misunderstanding. Then teachers will put assignments out for students to do, will be assessed and gotten back to you. So it kind of looks very different this year, and this is kind of what it looks like when we call a flipped versus a traditional classroom. There are no more traditional classrooms anymore. It is a flipped and blended learning model that we take place. And again, here are some more resources for you at RIDE that you can click on to help understand that process. Here is the Lincoln School Department calendar, which was sent out to you at the beginning of the school year. And again, I added the link here. This link is actual calendar with dates and important information for you. You may check that out and click on that link. This is a picture of what it looks like. Just know that trimester 1 is from September 14th to December 11th, which is approximately 59 days long. On December 18th, report cards will go home. We will have elementary conferences, parent-teacher conferences on January 21st and on January 28th. Attendance. Attendance has always been important. Kids in school learn best when they're in school. However, with COVID-19, the expectations have changed slightly. If your child is not feeling well that day and you're not sure what to do, please keep your child home. And your child can still be marked present in school if they log in virtually. So we have a new process here that we call virtual attendance. So we have in-person, we have virtual, and then we have absent. If your child is not feeling well, is an in-person student, and they're not feeling well that day, you decide to keep them home, they could still be marked present, but they have to log in virtually and do their assignments for that day virtually. So they log into their Google Classrooms and get their work finished and attend their meetings with their teachers during that day. They will still be marked present. So again, important information to know. All right, parent portal, which is Skyward. Again, if you have not logged into Skyward, please make sure you log into Skyward This is important, especially with the progress reports going home in the next week. You will need to log into your Skyward account to view your child's progress report. If you have never logged into Skyward before, it's your last name. First initial is your username. So, for example, if it was me, I would log in as Goho and my first initial M for Melissa. And then the first time password would be Lincoln with a capital L, #1. Or if that doesn't work, then just hit forget password and they will email you a password, a link for you to log in, and then you create your own password. If you're still experiencing difficulties with Skyward and not being able to log in, you can call the school at 725-4200 and speak to the school secretary, and she will automatically reset your password. There is information here that you can log into. This is the Skyward Family Access page, and then down here is some more links for you to view other features of Skyward. Okay, so school breakfast lunch program. This is the link to the monthly menu. You can click on this link and we'll have the lunch and breakfast menu for you each month. Over here is the application form if you need to apply for free and reduced lunch. However, all breakfasts and lunches are free to all students till the end of December under COVID release funds. This will change eventually once those funds dry up. But at this point in time, all students at Lonsdale Elementary School are eligible for a free breakfast and lunch, regardless if they qualify under free and reduced. Everyone gets a free and reduced lunch. However, if you do get free and reduced lunch in the past, you are expected to fill out the application, because once this money dries out, then we'll have to rely on the free and reduced lunches. Here are the cost for the free and reduced lunch, and here are our lovely lunch ladies, Miss Jody and Miss Carrie. Next up is communication. Again, communication is vital between the school and families. We are a partnership, and we want you part of the team. Lincoln School Department, this is the website. Again, a lot of information that you may be seeking is found on the Lincoln School Department website. Anything pertaining to Lonsdale Elementary School, this is the link for the Lonsdale Elementary School website. This is a link to the student emergency form. Please make sure that form is filled out and updated and sent into school for our school records. And again, communication is vital. Communication protocol. Again, we want to make sure that we solve any questions or concerns that you may have. And we feel strongly that you start with the person closest to the problem. So for example, if you have questions about your child's homework or what's going on in school, or your child says something happened in class today that you're concerned about, I ask first that you contact the teacher and email them and reach out to them first, because they are there with your child all day and know what's going on in the classroom more so than I do. Of course, I'm in the classrooms every single day, but the nuances of the school day and expectations for learning and homework and stuff like that, the teacher will better be able to answer those questions. Obviously, if situations arise that are above and beyond the teacher, then at any time, please feel free to call me or email me at any given time, and I will get back to you within a reasonable amount of time. If for some reason that you feel that the school is not communicating, or that you're not happy with something that is going on at the school, and I myself has not solved or answered your questions, please feel free to call the district office, and they will be happy to get back to you as well. On top of communication, I also send out a weekly Monday memo to parents with all updated information each week. This is a sample of what the Monday memo looks like. I'm on the S'mores website, and you can find me there, and our memos are all posted there as well. This is a link to the Monday memo, and you can save that, and it will update each week. Okay, Lincoln Public School Handbook, Student Handbook. So this is a link to the Student Behavior Handbook. So just click on this, and it'll take you to the Behavior Handbook for Lincoln School Department for elementary students and families. And this is the Elementary Student and Families Handbook for all other things outside of behavior. You can click on that, and that will take you to the elementary handbook. Okay, dress for the weather. Again, with COVID 2020, we are spending a lot more time outside. Mask breaks are vital for kids to get outside and breathe some fresh air. So We are taking the kids outside for recess as much as possible, as well as mask breaks. So please make sure that your child is dressed appropriately for the weather. As you can see, this day it was raining slightly. It wasn't a heavy rain, and kids had appropriate attire that day with raincoats and umbrellas. So we went for a great walk around the school. I actually have a little video of us walking that I would love to share with you. Come on. All right. It is working. It did work a minute ago. All right, but you click on that after and you'll be able to see it. The kids were actually walking and enjoying the weather, and they were doing such a great job with that.
Keep going. Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Say hi. Hi. How's the rainy walk? Is it good?
Yeah, so as you see, they loved it. They enjoyed it.
Pretty good.
We also love doing snow day recess. If the snow is not frozen in like in ice form, we take the kids outside to play in the snow. And again, we just ask that you make sure that your child has appropriate weather attire for the weather, because we are getting outside as much as possible. Fresh air is good for the minds, souls, and bodies. All right, if you have any questions, please email me on that. Okay, we are a PBIS school, and we do teach respectful, responsible, and ready-to-learn behavior. And it is a team that meets and we review learning expectations for kids and how we can better implement teaching responsible, respectful, and ready-to-learn behavior. In the past, we have partnered with Special Olympics to form a full inclusion bond. So again, we pledge full inclusion, and we include everybody in everything that we do. And inclusion's been a big part of our school. And we're also working with the Center for Leadership and Educational Equity, and we're going to be doing a lot of work with teaching kids what fair versus equal means, and teaching kids the difference between equal and fair, and making sure that fair is everybody getting what they need in order to be successful here at Lonsdale Elementary School. All right, Lonsdale Elementary School pledge. We say every day, respectful, responsible, ready to learn behavior. We are one big team or family, and we make every day a good day. These are the behavior expectations for all settings. We review this with the kids and go over it, and then again, we bring it back to respectful, responsible, and ready to learn behaviors. The kindergarten to third grade have pore charts that they fill up. And once they fill up a pore chart, they are able to have a classroom reward. For third, fourth, and fifth grade, we also have another level of behavior, which is the Lonsdale Pore Bracelet. We will be starting this program up in November, just because we were quite hybrid before. Now that we will have more students in school, we'll be instituting our our porch bracelet, and students will get recommended for this program, and we will also incorporate virtual students into this as well, and that will start in November. The criteria, again, that we ask that students always follow the 3 R's: respectful, responsible, and ready to learn behavior, and they are nominated by staff members in the school. We will also start in the month of November our Student of the Month. The only thing that will look different about Student of the Month was that we will not be able, unfortunately, to have the Student of the Month breakfast, where we invite family members to come and have breakfast with their child to celebrate their special notary. But we did kind of change it up a little bit. This year, we will give out magnets for Student of the Month, and you will be able to put your magnets up on your refrigerators and proudly display that my child was a Student of the Month. However, we still will have the virtual Student of the Month call out, where we will actually put together a presentation with your child's name and the person who recommended them for Student of the Month and why they recommended them, and then we will do that virtually, and I will share that with all families. Events protocol, again, at this point in time, this is going to be on the back burner, although, again, for 4th and 5th graders, because they're the older kids of the school, I want to make sure that it's not the same expectations for the little kids as it is for the big kids. The big kids are, much more in a different place where they understand respectful and responsible behaviors. And we have a protocol that they will have to follow for any extracurricular activities. However, all extracurricular activities right now are on hold because of COVID-19. Okay, so the Lonsdale parent teacher, again, This is our LPT board. These are the members of our LPT board right here. And every parent is welcome to join a Zoom meeting every month, once a month. Here are the dates for the upcoming LPT meetings. They are all virtual, and you can just log in and be part of those meetings. The LPT meets on different nights each month. In the event a parent has to work every Tuesday night, can't attend on a Tuesday, but the next month they can catch the Thursday or the Wednesday. Here is information and contact information for the LPT board, and we also have a Lonsdale LPT Facebook page, and they also communicate a lot of information there as well. The LPT, what is it that they do? They facilitate a lot of fun student family activities and events, and they have some great ideas coming up to include the COVID-19 expectations and stuff like that. Our next meeting is this week on Thursday, October 22nd at 6:30, and here is the Zoom information for you as well. So we hope to see you there. And again, here is some information on how you can get involved and again, attend a meeting and they will be able to answer your questions. The LPT also, we have a Lonsdale school store. This month we are selling pink t-shirts. Last month we sold Lonsdale gear. Starting November 1st, we will have a winter store that will also include lots of toys and fun Lonsdale accessories that you can purchase for Christmas. We will run that through the month of November, and we'll be able to get that gear to you in December so that you can wrap them up and put them under the Christmas tree. The Lonsdale school store ends tomorrow for the pink month. We have nice, cute pink tie-dye long sleeve and short sleeve t-shirts. And all the proceeds of this school store will go to the Gloria Gemma Cancer Research Foundation. We are also selling these cute little car magnets, and you can buy those each for $5. This is the link to buy the car magnets. Okay, so at this point in time, I am done with my end of the presentation. Meet the Lonsdale staff. You can click on this link, and it will take you to the Lonsdale staff slide deck, and you will be able to slide down and find your classroom teacher and be able to find their video and information. Or you can stay on this presentation as well and just scroll down, and as you can see, our Lonsdale staff is here as well, and there are links to their videos and presentations. So that is all for now. Thank you again. I appreciate you meeting, and if you have any questions, please email or call me at any given time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Take care all and have a great night. Bye-bye.